So, you're thinking of moving to Colorado Springs, Colorado, and you're kind of wondering what are the pros and what are the cons of living here in Colorado Springs. Well, no sweat. Craig Terrassa, today I'm going to be going over all of that. What are some things that we absolutely love about living here in Colorado Springs, and so what are some things that we could live without? Real quick, I am a realtor here in the Colorado Springs area, so if you ever want to reach out and talk to me about your home goals, I'm always happy to help. But you don't have to reach out to me. There are a lot of great realtors out here.
But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you.
And I will. I'm just kidding. I'll just wish you luck. All right, on to pro number one. Pro number one is gotta be, for Colorado Springs, it's gotta be the outdoors and all the activities you can do. The scenery is absolutely gorgeous. We have wildlife that is amazing. We have mountains, we have lakes, we have waterfalls, parks. It's just gorgeous, and there is a ton to do here. If you like snow and winter sports, you're gonna love it here because you can go skiing if you like that, or if you like snowboarding, you can do that. Or you can go snowmobiling, or sledding, or build snowmen, or have snowball fights. There's tons of stuff to do in the winter. Now, talking about summertime, if you like mountain biking, you can go mountain biking. If you like fishing, we have world-renowned fly fishing here. If you like hiking, there's probably more trails than you can do in a lifetime. Or kayaking, paddleboarding, camping, backpacking. The sky's the limit. It does come with a couple of cons, and that's generally revolves around weather. So, like I said, it does snow here in the winter. It does get really cold sometimes, and there is quite a bit of snow. We get wind and hail storms. It's pretty sporadic, and it's only once in a while, but it is something to consider. If you're coming from sea level, you're coming from somewhere that's lower than 6,000 feet, you're gonna feel the altitude. Now, if you can survive for a whole 24 to 36 hours, most people are good. The lightheadedness is pretty much gone, and even if it takes a couple of weeks, once you get used to it, it's like nothing. That's pretty much it. If you're here in the summer, it's dry, and more specifically, I mean, it's not humid. So if you like humidity, this is not the place for you because it is very dry. I personally don't like humidity, so I love the dry air here. In the summers, it's 70s, 80s. Once in a while, it does creep up around 100, but that's only once in a while, and so the rest of the time, it's just great t-shirt weather for us here in Colorado. However, with all the outdoor activities and all the fun, it is well worth dealing with a little bit of weather. Another con, and this one is subjective, we are not a big city. So if you like big city life, Big Apple, LA, stuff like that, we are not very big. You're gonna wanna go up to Denver. Also, even though we do have an airport here, it's usually a bit more expensive. Pro number two to living in Colorado Springs. So we have a lot of resort style communities. A lot of our new build communities are built around kind of family and events and just being able to have everything in one spot. So places like Flying Horse or Banning Lewis Ranch, they have their own amenities. They have clubhouses, they have parks, they have pools, and it's all right there. Even up in Banning Lewis, all of the schools, K through 12, all within walking distance of the community. Colorado Springs has probably the most compact area of top rated schools in the state, and District 12 is actually the top ranked school district, just saying. Pro number three, no traffic. We do have our rush hour traffic, stretches your whole commute a whopping 15-minute change. You can get anywhere in town, any time of day in 45 minutes. Now, there is one con that goes with that. We do get potholes. At the amazing speed of the government, they'll eventually get that pothole filled in. Pro number four, military friendly. So if you're in the military, the armed services, this is a great town. We have 5 military bases or posts right here in Colorado Springs. And it's also a huge retirement community. I mean, you can't throw a rock without hitting someone that's either in the military or has served in the military. And it's a very large contractor hub. So a lot of people retire here because they can get a job after they retire from the military. Pro number 5, pet friendly. If you love animals, if you love pets, this is a great town, especially dogs. We have tons of dog parks here all over the city. We have 74 no-kill animal shelters in the state. There's several businesses where you can actually bring your dog, even if it's not a service animal, you can bring your dog to the restaurant, whatever. They'll have an area for that, and you can actually bring them with you. So we know for a lot of us, dogs are part of the family. You got to bring them out. All right, pro number 6. In Colorado, we have all your major sports teams, including our Stanley Cup champs, the Avs. Go Avs. All right, if you like college, we also have the Air Force Falcons right here in Colorado Springs. We always say go Falcons, unless they're playing Army, that it's go Black Nights. We also have lots of small little festivals and farmer markets all over the state and all over Colorado Springs itself. Every year we have Pioneer Days. Around Halloween, we have several events like the Emma Crawford Coffin Races. That one is probably my favorite event. You can actually see here that, we love, I've even participated in it a few times. We won Best Entourage. It is simply a blast. We make a day of it every year. It's kind of like my personal Christmas. We're a little quirky here in Colorado. There's a Labor Day liftoff, Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, which is actually an auto race. And there's a Pikes Peak Marathon. So runners go from Manitou all the way to the top of Pikes Peak, which is over 14,000 feet, and back down for 26.2 miles. Pro number 7, Oktoberfests and beer. So every year, Oktoberfests are getting kind of big here. Everyone, there's tons of them all month long of October. There's always someone throwing an Oktoberfest. We love, and most of them are teamed up with a lot of the microbreweries we have. We have over 400 breweries here in Colorado, and we have the largest brewery in the world, which is Coors up in Golden. Now, if you want to throw a con in there with having all that wonderful beer, I guess it's that, you can't really drink beer 24/7. That's probably the only con I can see. Pro number 8. So here in Colorado Springs, we are a very healthy community. Matter of fact, we have the lowest obesity and the lowest diabetes rate, both for children and adults in the country. So we're very healthy. We even like to combine things like yoga on the rocks. You can do that up there in at the Red Rocks Amphitheater up in Denver. Down here in Colorado Springs, we even have yoga on paddle boards. So there's a little lake right up the road. You go there, and we don't do it in the winter. It gets a little chilly, but in the summer times, you can definitely go out there and get your yoga on a paddle board. As far as cons, there aren't any. There's no cons. So too bad. Pro number 9, which is taxes and pretty much kind of our economy. Colorado is the lowest sales tax of all those states. And we have a very low property tax. If you're thinking of moving to Colorado Springs, I'd probably move sooner rather than later. You don't need to call me or anything. Obviously, I'm a realtor here and I would love to earn your business and I would love to help you achieve your home goals. But there are plenty of agents out here. I do have a couple of questions for you. If you live here in Colorado Springs, or if you visited Colorado Springs before, what is your biggest pros and your biggest cons based on your experience here in Colorado Springs? If you've never been to Colorado Springs, what is the biggest pro or the single most exciting thing, or what is the thing that interests you the most about Colorado Springs? I do respond to all my comments, so I would love to hear what you have to say. Again, my name is Craig Terrassa, and I hope you subscribe to this channel. Please feel free to share this with someone that is interested or thinking about moving to Colorado Springs, and we'll see you on the next one.